Hey guys, welcome back to the Castosphere Podcast. My name is John. Today we have back on the show Nick Heid, surf fishing, SoCalSD.com, and yesterday he went over his land-based potential world record monster 50 plus pound yellowtail, and I think today it'd be nice to hear some of the other big fish that he's caught, like the halibuts and the sharks. So, Nick, welcome back to the show.
Awesome to be here.
Let's
All right.
let's go with the fish that's my bane of my existence is the halibut, and I know you got a really big one. So, what was the story behind that?
Yeah, so we were fishing a spot that we knew to hold some halibut. It was really a rocky spot, and we were working it for all morning with just no success. Maybe we got a perch here, a perch there, or something. I was using a Lucky Craft Flash Minnow 110 Zebra sardine, and this beach, like there was almost no structure other than this one spot, and I ended up was like, all right, it's not producing, so let me go look for something else. And maybe 300 yards down, or yeah, down the beach, I I find this one set of a few troughs, and it's just like that's it. And I'm like, all right, well let's try it out. So I worked the left side first, and I was planning on going left, middle right, and I forget which cast or whatever, but I think it was either the middle left or the middle cast. I chuck it out there, and I know this beach pretty well. I mean, I know most beaches in San Diego pretty well, but I know that where I was throwing, there's no rocks. Like it's pure sand. So I throw it out there, and it feels like I'm stuck on a rock. Like it hits, and I'm just like, what the heck? And it feels exactly like a rock. So I've learned from halibut fishing a decent amount. I'm not crazy experienced in it, but when you do feel a rock, one, it could be a halibut, but two, you're best off either way, whether it's a halibut or a rock, not ripping into it, because one, fighting halibut, you do want to fight light drag, but two, a rock, the more you bury it, the less your odds are getting it out. So I kind of keep whatever pressure is on there just as is, and then I finally feel one little head shake, and I'm just like, okay, this is a fish. And just after that, it takes off on a good run, and its drag's coming off. It's pretty solid, but it wasn't anything crazy. Like I had caught a couple other legal halibut, and it it felt similar. I was not expecting what it was, but bottom line, I get it coming my way, and just as I get it coming my way for a little bit, it kind of with the flow of the water, it pauses me because I can't really work it against it. And as that happens, it almost flips the fish up, and I see the tail break surface. And this tail was the size of my head. I'm just at that point, I told you to off camera here, like my heart literally went through my stomach. Like I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't real. And at that point, I'm like, I know I should be enjoying every minute of this, but I was nervous as heck to lose this thing. But tail flip and all, it goes on one more run, maybe two, and I get it on the sand, and it's just I'm freaking out. I pick it up, and I make sure like heck it's not escaping. Pick it up, I'm showing it all the way down like 200 yards to Kyle, my buddy, and we're both freaking out. I'm like, dude, this is PB, and he's like, dude, that's 30 plus. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we measured it 31 and a half, and then of course I did. I know obviously I kept the yellowtail, kept the halibut. I do say I'm mostly catch and release, but yeah, I kept this thing, and it was 11 pounds. I think I got 6 or 7 pounds of meat off of it, which was awesome. Great eating fish, obviously, but that was, and my previous best was maybe 24.5 inches, so shattered it for sure. But heck of a fish, yeah.
I don't think anybody is would have done anything differently. I think you would take it
Yeah.
home as well. I think that halibut is delicious, and you deserve it, man. And then regarding, I know we talked a little bit about soupfin. Maybe we'll talk about the Corbina. You had a pretty big one, right?
Yeah, so the Corbina, that'll be a quick one because I was very early on. That was 7 years ago. Literally my first summer surf fishing. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. I knew there were fish out there, and I knew they ate sand crabs. And just trying it out with my buddy first year out there, a couple days, and that season was awesome. We had awesome bites all summer. But I reeled it. My buddy reeled in a 25 incher, and that was cool. We were like, all right, that's pretty big. And then I reeled in a 28 incher, and I was like, dude, I swear this is bigger than yours. And we measured it at home, and it was like, yeah, 28 inches. That's pretty cool. So we cooked that one up, and I was just like thinking the next day, man, how big do these things get? And I look it up, and I see IGFA record or whatever it was. Um, 28 inches. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, that was eye opening for sure. And it's always like, oh, it's only up from here, and then you see like, holy crap, what else is there? But yeah, that was pretty funny. And obviously I don't have a picture with the measurement, so you bash on me all you want. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
All I know is it's a dangerous world to be a PB when it comes to you. You're gonna be in your belly.
Yeah, I guess that's how it goes. I will say that the guitar fish that I got my PB, that's back in the water. But yeah, no, it's always fun when you get personal bests and new species and all sorts of things. But
Absolutely. Well, guys, I hope you got inspired and you go try to set your own PB this weekend. Thanks, Nick, for being on the show.
absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Hey, one more thing before you go. If you're on the socials, the Instagrams, the TikToks, the other platforms, follow us. Say hi. At Cast and Spear all over the place. That's at CASTANDSPEAR. I'll see you over there. Chat soon.